Hi friends, I am Dilshad and I am from Bihar. I am a student. I have been doing my graduation degree. This is my final year, as well as I have been learning English language too. It's been more than 6 months I have been learning English language, and I have started my English journey from scratch. I come from rural area as well as conservative family too. Why I am saying this? If I can speak English language, anyone can speak English language. Because as we all know, as we all are aware about rural area, in rural area we do not have English environment. We do not have such environment where we could practice our English. We do not have. And I know this thing. So many people from rural area, they have been trying to learn English language. They have been trying to speak English language. I have encountered with lot of people. They have said to me, brother, I have been just trying to learn English language. I have been just trying to speak English language. Please give me some suggestion. Please give me a few idea, tips and tricks. I have been helping those people as well, those students as well, whoever are inclined towards this language, whoever are curious about this language. I have been just giving them some ideas, some tips and tricks, and they are happy with my idea, my tips and tricks. I help them actually. I help them sometimes by talking in English. Sometimes I call them. Sometimes I ask a few questions, like certain question. According to question and answer, you could understand whether he is improving or not. That's how actually I have been learning English language. Why I am giving this example? Actually, most of us belongs to rural area. And we have been just trying to learn English language. We have been just trying to speak English language. But sometimes what happens, some of our relatives, our neighbors, it could be anyone actually, they just try to demotivate us. They just try to mock on us. Okay. So don't worry, don't think about it. Okay. I would say, if you have been learning good thing in your life, then don't care about other people's and negative things. Don't care about negative things. Just care about just focus on your goal. Just focus on your, goal, whatever you have set to learn in your life. Just focus on this. Don't listen to people actually, whoever are residing close to you, nearby you. Don't listen to them actually. If you will listen to them consecutively, there would be chances you could be infected by those people, and you could lose your way, your practice, your journey. Don't think that much about those people. Actually, I want to share a few things, and especially two things I want to share here in this video. And maybe these two things and these two idea and tips and tricks, you can say, this will help you a lot actually, in order to get confident, in order to get fluency, in order to get rid of your nervousness. Definitely it will help you. I can vouch for at that point, because so many of my friends, he is just implementing this thing, and he has already implemented, and he said to me, brother, actually I'm doing well actually. I have been enhancing my communication by implementing these rules and these kind of tips and tricks. I'm just gonna say two tips and tricks. The first tips and tricks is practice. Practice and practice and practice. Why I said practice 3 times? Have you ever thought that most of the teachers, they just say just practice and practice and practice. If you are learning any language, not only English language, if you have been learning any language, then our teacher says just practice and practice more. Why? Have you ever thought about it? Think about it. Why our teacher says if you want to speak English language, then you have to do practice only, most of the time. Why? Because we know English language. We know English from our childhood. We know how to write, how to read, how to understand. We could understand easily, but when it's come to speaking, we are not able to speak English language. We are just unable to speak English language. Why? Because we never practiced. We never spoke. That is why a lot of teachers, they just say just practice and practice, because we are familiar with this language, we are acquainted with this language. We just need practice and practice. That's it. But one more thing, Along with your practice, you have to follow one more thing, and this is my second thing. This is my second tips and tricks, you can say. And the second thing is consistency. You have to maintain consistency. You have to maintain your consistency. If you have been learning any language, if you have been doing anything in your life, you have to maintain your consistency. And especially if you want to learn this language, if you want to speak this language, then you have to maintain consistency anyhow. Anyhow, you have to maintain your consistency. Until you won't maintain your consistency, you can't speak. I can vouch you at that point, because brother, so many of my friends I witnessed, they started English learning. They started their English learning with me, but they give up. They give up. And already I would say they gave up actually. They gave up and they are not speaking good English. And still, like my friends, some of my friends has been suffering and struggling how to speak English language fluently, how to get confident at this language. They have been struggling and still struggling. Now actually I gave them few tips and tricks. That is why they have been implementing actually, and they say sometime, brother, you have said to me about few tips and tricks, and I have been implementing those tips and tricks, and I have observed myself. I have enhanced a lot myself. So just try to maintain your consistency in a very strict manner. In a very strict manner, if you will be maintaining your consistency, I am 100% sure you would be able to speak English language in a very few span of time. Sorry. And just maintain your consistency. That's all for videos. Definitely next time I will come up with new video and new idea, new tips and tricks. And just keep practicing and maintain your consistency. And if you will find any kind of mistake in my video, please let me know in my comment section. Definitely I would like to mend further in my videos, or if I will be talking with anyone, definitely I would like to mend my mistake there. So please let me know in comment section, and best of luck for your journey, and keep practicing, keep hard doing. Till then, bye bye, take care, best of luck.